Hi everyone. I was so excited because Friday night I got to go to the Bethlehem Moravian bookstore and meet Kate Moretti. And I'd actually met her before when her last book came out. And so I heard she was coming back for this book, and it is right here. And I was so excited. In Her Bones kept me awake at night. Okay. Like, it was so good. I couldn't stop reading. And I haven't read a book like that in a while. As a matter of fact, I kept saying, okay, go to sleep. And then I was like, one more chapter. Okay, go to sleep. One more chapter. And I actually had to put aside a book that I needed to read just to finish it because I was that excited about it. And I love her. Okay. I love her. And this is her best book yet. Okay. And you can see how much I love her when you watch the video. So, everybody, here is Kate.
All right.
Hi, everyone. I'm here with Kate Moretti, and we are talking about this In Her Bones. Oh my gosh, Kate. I read this the last 2 days.
Did you
Oh my
really?
God.
Oh
It
my
was
gosh,
amazing.
Thank you so
No,
much.
it is so good. Like, it ruined my 2 days. I was supposed to be reading other stuff too, but I couldn't set it down.
Oh my
This
gosh.
book is amazing,
That
and
means
I am like
so
one
much
of
to
those
me.
like wusses when it comes to like serial killers.
Yes, it's not a true serial killer story. There's no blood and guts and gore and that kind of
Right.
thing.
You don't go into like details
No, it's
like
more
that.
about the psychology and the aftermath and her life. So I felt like that's what I'm capable of doing. I don't think I'm capable of doing like a real like.
Yeah,
And
no, but I love the story. Like, I love how you wove that into it. Like,
Oh, thank
her
you.
mom, because everybody knows it's her mom.
Right.
Like, you know, and
It's
it's
not
her
a spoiler.
story. It's not a spoiler because we find that out in the very, very beginning. But I just love the way the story flowed with Edie. Like, and then we get to find out more about Lilith as the story goes.
Oh, well,
Like-
thank you. That was really hard to do, and then also it's like a fictional true crime, so I wasn't sure. You know, you're never really sure how it's gonna relay to the reader. You know, you have a certain vision in your head, and you think, okay, it's fictional true crime, a thing people are really gonna care about. You know.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have said they like that part, so that means a lot to me.
I love that part. But I have to tell you, like, I'm afraid to log into my email.
Oh yeah, nothing is safe. You give
Like,
your-
how
you-
did you do that?
you
How
give
did you
your-
do the research for that?
Well, my husband, it was pretty funny. My husband kept getting these like random texts and like random like phone numbers calling him, and like he thought someone was like hacking him, and it was me. And I just didn't tell him ahead of time, but I was trying to see. I would get you know, you could get a fake phone number online.
Right.
So I would try it, and then I would see if it would work. And I didn't want to call my own phone number because I knew that they were sort of connected. So I had to call somebody else. So I would call him when I knew he was at work, and his voicemail would pick up, and I'd be like, "Oh, that works, okay." And then I would write the scene, you know. So my husband just kept saying, like, I'm getting all these crazy phone calls." I said, "Oh, I forgot to tell you, I'm doing research, and it's me."
Because like every time she would use a burner phone, she'd have to like toss it.
She'd have to throw it. Yeah,
She'd
she'd
have
have
to
to throw it away.
Throw
Yeah,
it
and my
away.
husband
And
would get all these things like your Google thing has been reset, and then I would text him and be like, "What's the code?"
Oh my
And then he would send it
gosh.
to me, you know, and it was stuff like I couldn't send it to myself because I had to see if it worked for someone else, if I could hack into someone else's email, and it was working. So I was like, okay, I don't think I can.
I think that's why we love her so much, is because she's so smart.
It would take me a week to figure out
To
like
do, like, a
one
paragraph.
scene. Yeah. And I would think, oh my god, this woman, I have to make her so much smarter than me. Like, but it would take me like weeks of like Googling things and then researching it and then tracing it backwards and then, you know, hacking my husband. So I kept just hacking him. He was my guinea pig. And half the time it worked because he didn't even know it.
Well, that part was just so much fun. But when I went into my email, I'm like, wait, people could be like,
Anybody could be reading it, you know.
Anybody
What
could
is
be
your
reading it.
your oldest, you know, middle name and stuff like that, you know. You give information away
Yeah.
really easily.
That's crazy. But I mean, you have had so many books come out like very fast. So I just heard you say like 19 is going to be.
I'm taking a little bit of a breath. In 2019, I will not have a book out, which feels kind of nice. I'm getting, actually it was funny because it felt really nice for like 8 months, and now I'm getting a little bit panicky. Like I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna have a book out. I'm not gonna have a book out, you know. So I have been working on a new one. So I thought I would take like a full year, and it doesn't seem like that's gonna happen. So I am working on a new one now. And it's nothing that has been, you know, sold to a publisher or anything. It's nothing that's in production. It's really just in my head, and a little bit on paper.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Look at guys, look at this cover. I love the title because it's so good. Anyway, go get it. It is such a good. Like,
Do you
I'm
want a
telling
little
you.
fun fact about the title
Yes.
for this book? So the original title of this book was The Remainders, which is perfect. But the only problem with that is in the industry, the terminology for a book that's not sold, like if you were to ask these guys behind the counter at the bookstore what a book is that's not sold, it's called a remainder. And my publisher said we feel like it's really bad juju to call the book like the industry term for unsold book.
Yeah,
so they wouldn't let me keep it. But I said it's so perfect, and we tried to come up with like a million different words that meant remainder, like leftover felt like potatoes, and then another book came out with leftovers that worked even better. So, you know, we were like, we don't know, you know. So finally, we went back and forth and came up with In Her Bones, and it works on a couple different levels, which is my requirement for a title. It has to work on more than one level. So.
Right, and that's what I love about, because you know that's her story.
Right.
You know, it's
right.
story, so I love that. So.
Well, thank you so much for coming. Oh, I love Michelle.
Bye.
Bye.
Watching my interview with Kate, and I know the camera was weird because I was using an iPhone, but I'm still so excited that I got to meet her in person again, and I love those, and I want to try to meet more authors in person around here, go to their book signings. But anyway, Kate told me that she's going to give away a book on Instagram tonight. I'm going to give it away, so go over to my Writing Fun Instagram account if you want to win In Her Bones. And thank you so much, Kate. I loved reading your book, and I love you. And everybody, thanks for watching.